Have you ever experienced love in first person? The type that stretches the corners of your lips as tight as the moon holds on to the dawn before break and see it's beautiful. Love is a sweet and sacrificial feeling flowing between our veins, streaming as peaceful as the Nile until its surface is broken by pain, and then it begins to pump and to fight harder, destined to palpitate until its last drop, until it is counteracted by love with equal pressure that finally mends it. See, love is painful, but love also heals. See, I met this girl when she was 10 years old, and what I love most, she had so much so, even as she aged, you can see it on her face. Her piercing eyes started it all, see, its lens were aesthetic. From its iris to its cornea, she had pupils that would school your memory and take you on a journey through time as if you barely knew her. But behind her plastic exterior lied this passion and loving coordinating indeed, still waters run deep. But her mask was walking toward, but it was far from pure. So during the day she was real, but at night she was gone. Her heart was willing, but her flesh was truly weak. She hid her habits from me. Playing spades with my hearts like I was some joker, yet she was the one well known all around the clubs. She worked long late nights, tirelessly, hard-working, persevering under the hardships, under some unfair rules. Pharaoh, she had been plagued by the insults of opportune men flogging their built weapons against her body, causing her to work harder, to work faster. They derived pleasure from her labor. She was ridiculed by the same ones that were used for to temporarily find comfort, ridiculed by the righteous ones. So when the sun would rise, she would flee as the sun would rise, with her hands masking the shame in her eyes. Like God said, during the day she was real, but at night she was gone. With me, she reminded me of a fairy tale, because she was always gone at 12. Reminding me of a certain character like Snow White, no, like Fiona, no, like Cinderella. But she was more so sin than just a regular Bella. She would deceive me every night. Give me that forbidden fruit of hers, causing me to snore hard. Sleeping Beauty, I snored hard. Then she would tuck our children into sleep. Read them a bedtime story, then go out to create her story of her own in another man's bed. Like I said, during the day she was real, but at night she was gone. The dream of our realities becoming one became a wild fantasy. Our two contrasting worlds illustrate the pain of what might never be. See, you can bring a wild girl out of the wilderness, but even in the promised land, she will still itch for the way things once were. But she was bad, a pretty young thing. She was a smooth criminal that would jack hearts like Jack's son. She would moonwalk her way. She remained faithful during the lights, yet still would moonwalk her way into her past when the light faded. Like I said, during the day she was real, but at night she was gone. Like teenage lovers bound by distance, her love for me, with time, see, it falters. But mine for her is always endures. Yeah, I can't leave her, because I promised to love her. I can't forsake her. I promised to love her in sickness and in health and riches and without. But though she slays me, though she constantly brings these scars back to life, see, hers is worth saving. Like 40 days and 40 nights worth saving, like 33 stripes worth saving, like 15 shekels of silver worth saving, like spilled blood of an innocent crucified land. You name it, I'll pay it. I'll pay over and over for what's already mine, yet I know somewhere along the way when the honeymoon fades, when the light and the sun comes up again, she will leave me and abandon me. But somewhere in the palm of my hand, beneath the crevice of my heart, she will still always be real. Like she's just gone, and she's real, she's 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 gone, and she's Israel, she's Gomer, she is Israel, she is Gomer, she is Israel, she is Gomer, she is Israel. She is Gomer, the prostitute wife of Prophet Hosea, despite the overflow of merciful love down upon her, still find a way down her old alleyways and past lifestyle. She is Israel, descendants of Abraham, who despite being free from captivity, yet still find a way to shackle themselves back to slavery. She is you, the daughter of Eve, the son of Adam, who claims me with open doors in the midst of people. You reject me by action behind closed doors. See, you use harmonious tones and adequate words to charm me. Use that same very tongue to etch wounds on the backs of man. You deny me through the dusk. You suddenly remember my words at the dawn's crow. You walk through red light districts, visiting cemeteries to revive your past. You forget about that tribute to that visited cemeteries to redeem your past. See, still I love you. My love for you is so thick, it is tangible. It transcends all logical understanding. It is still patient. It is kind. It is graceful. It is meek. It searches the depths of your heart, and still through all the crevices and all the chambers, and still it loves you no less. It is a new paradigm of affection embedded into the covenant of mercy and salvation that becomes mercy and salvation upon your self-denial. It is a gift of grace. It is a presence that verifies your presence. It is that product of love. So drop your rags behind, so I can bathe you with an oil of gladness. Surrender the crowns. Surrender the ashes of my thorns, so I can crown you with beauty. Surrender and experience my love in first person, withholding nothing, and you will see that the depth of my love for you exceeds the width of your sins.
It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are.